What's up everybody, Jake here, and today you are watching my first Q&A video. So, I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of questions lately, both on my social media and on my YouTube videos, and I thought it would be fun every once in a while to do a video answering some of your questions. Now, obviously this video is going to be mainly for people who are already subscribed to my channel. However, if you happen to just stumble upon this, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you stay updated on future videos. Anyway, so I asked you guys a couple weeks ago on my Instagram story to respond with some questions for me to answer on this video, and I've also gone through and taken a couple off of my YouTube video comments. So we're just gonna dig right into this. So this question comes from that Instagram response, and the question is, thoughts on Gibson/Epiphone Explorers. I am one to not really like odd shaped guitars. That being anything that doesn't look like a Strat or a Les Paul or like a Super Strat, usually I'm not crazy about. Like V's, no, really can't do it. Any of the really pointy BC Rich stuff, it's really just not my thing. However, Explorers are kind of an exception there. I think they're pretty cool. I like how they kind of have a design that stands out, yet you can still sit down with them, unlike trying to sit down with a V. So I think they're pretty cool. I don't know if I think they're cool enough to ever own one, but I definitely respect a cool Explorer. Next question, again from that Instagram poll, what does EVH stand for? The last one from that Instagram poll that I'm going to answer today is, will you make a Discord server? I have no idea what that is. I did a quick Google search and it seems to be like a online chat room or another form of social media. At the time, no, mainly because I don't really know what it is, but I really focus on my channel primarily. I don't really push like Facebook or Twitter. God, I hate Twitter. But I do plan to do a little bit more with my Instagram lately. You're gonna see I'm gonna start putting that up in my videos for you to go follow, just because it's a little bit easier for me to throw a post on Instagram than to make a video. So in order to give you guys content on a regular basis, some of that might be over on Instagram. It'll still primarily be on YouTube. I really wanna focus on making a YouTube following before anything else. But after I build up the following a bit more, maybe I'll branch out to some more stuff like that. Who knows? So now I'm gonna start reading them from a few of my YouTube videos. Question number 1, sounds awesome. How do you get your tone? I am the proud owner of a Zinke Mofo combo amplifier. So these are ultra rare amplifiers built by Bruce Zinke. If you don't know who Bruce Zinke is, he used to work for Fender and designed some very famous Fender amp circuits. He also manufactures the Smoky amps and at one point in time owned Supro. So he is just a genius amp builder who happens to have his own brand, which typically he does in small runs. So that is to credit for most of my tone. I do use a tube screamer most of the time I play. I kind of use that more than even just switching channels. I use Ibanez TS9. I tend to like it a little bit better than an 808. I think it's a little bit harsher and it fits my tone a little bit better. I also mic my cab up currently with a Sennheiser E609, and 9.5 times out of 10 I'm using my 89 Fender HM Strat, which has a DiMarzio Super 3 pickup. So I do credit DiMarzio pickups as well for a lot of how I get my tone. I really love the sound of the ceramic magnets. I think, again, going into the TS9, into the Zinke, it's just this really harsh, big, beefy tone. So that's really it. Of course, I use a few other effects depending on what I'm doing. I've got a Phase 90, the EVH flanger, stuff like that. But most of it's just the Zinke and a tube screamer. Question number 2 kind of piggybacks right off of that. Will you be making a video on your Zinke Mofo? Absolutely. I don't know why I haven't gotten to it yet. A full-on amp review seems like a lot of work if I'm being honest, and that just sounds lazy. However, I really would love to show you guys its simple yet amazing features. So I will definitely be making a video Let me know down below if you'd like to see that soon. I've got some other stuff lined up, but if you guys want to see that soon, I can definitely move it up the list. Love this song. Great job. When do we get to hear you sing? Absolutely never. I would never do that to you. I can't get the sound of the pedal descending. Any ideas why? This is regarding to the EVH flanger video I did. It's kind of a tough thing to do. So on Unchained, he hits it maybe as he clicks the pedal on just a split second before he starts chugging on that low E string. So that's really all there is to it. I'd love to have a more in-depth answer, but it's really just trial and error with that. I've happened to get the timing down really well for the Van Halen stuff. And what I mean by that is to get the sound of the flanger descending when I want it to. It's a tough thing to do, but you kind of just have to play with it for a minute. Try to do it, like I said, just a split second before you want it to do the descending effect. This is really clickbaity. You don't even say why they're suing. You mean the 10-minute video that I spent 10 minutes explaining exactly why they're suing them? OMG, dude, I'm having a stroke if I can't get that tone. Why doesn't my Boss Katana sound like yours? So a while back, I did a video where I played a Winger cover using just my Boss Katana direct out. And I'm really sorry I haven't responded with a patch. I since actually don't even have my Katana anymore. I've switched to using just strictly plugins when I'm practicing and not using the Zinky, just because it works a little bit better and it saves room. However, I went back and listened to that video about 2 nights ago, and I don't know how I got that tone out of that amp. It is amazing. I kid you not. I didn't even have my Scarlett interface at that time. I was using a cheap Lexicon interface going direct out into GarageBand. And it just sounded amazing. I did absolutely nothing to it in GarageBand. I just rendered it and synced it up with me playing. It was 100% live too, so that wasn't like just a video of me playing, that was actually me recording in that video. I think that just proves it's a lot in your fingers. I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm so amazing. But yeah, I mean, listening to it, I really don't know how I got that good of a tone out of it. I think it's really just dialing it in. I used all the onboard effects. I really don't know. It does sound very good, and I'll link it up so you guys can go listen to it, but it sounds killer. And that's not to say those amps aren't killer by themselves. Those amps are absolutely amazing. I did not get rid of it for any bad reasons. I just stopped using it. They're probably the best. There's no probably about it. Those are the best practice amp on the market. So as far as just getting that good of a tone out of it, it's just messing with it and dialing it in. So that's really it. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for the first Q&A video. Go ahead and go follow my Instagram, as I plan to, before filming these videos, maybe a few days in advance, I'm going to put out a poll on my story for you guys to respond with questions for me to answer. Otherwise, keep posting them down in the comment sections and I will get to them as I can. If you want something answered immediately though, I'm going to do every question that gets submitted to Instagram and only a small handful of them from YouTube. So if you want it answered right away, throw it on that Instagram poll when it comes out. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, throw a thumbs up on this video, and any comments, throw them down below. See you guys later.